Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and it's Sunday, so I am here with Scraplift Crafternoon, a hop where a group of my friends get together, find some inspiration, and we scraplift it. And for today, we are scraplifting Scrapping Girl 9 on Instagram. And I'm going to document these 3 pictures of my grandson on his Valentine's Day. Well, everybody's Valentine's Day. And I just got these I think they are, hold on, I just put the little thing over here. My Mind's Eye Love Me papers. They're from 2011, but I just got them as a free thing with a order that I placed. And so I thought I would use them as a perfect opportunity. I've got a couple of dies so that I can create the circular bits. I've got some colors, pinks and reds to make the mixed media bits. I've got some very old stickers that I'd love to get used up, as well as a couple pocket cards. Well, one for this layout. And these are from Scrapping Reflections, as well as all these itty-bitty little wood hearts that I'm going to color. And then I have this one that is from the dollar store that I'm going to use the ink on. So I've got my papers, my embellishments, some mixed media, a couple of pictures, and this awesome layout. So let's see how this goes. So you can't really tell right now because I cut the first part out, but there is a circle down there that is like 3 or a little over 3 inches big. And I take my ink. Now I start with a candied apple and then move on to festive berries. And I also use Kitsch Flamingo. Now, her circles are pretty much separated and they don't touch. Mine are going to overlap. They're going to touch. It's going to be fine. Is it because I just kind of went willy-nilly crazy? Is that the way I scrapbook? I wish that the 2 darker colors were a little bit more different, or because the candied apple and festive berries, once they dry especially, are pretty similar. I mean, the one of them is definitely darker and more red, but and like once they're like completely dry, like I'm looking at the layout now and it's been about an hour since I finished it. It is, you can definitely tell there's a difference, especially when I was kind of heavy handed with it. But it's fine. I mean, the colors look good together. I just wish there was a little bit more of a drastic change. So yes, mine are totally overlapping. I do add a splatter of black soot, which I do not remember seeing on her layout. I just felt like there were little spots that might need a little something because this layout doesn't have enough color and stuff on it or whatever. God. I do just like a splatter, y'all. So I do get my die cut out, my die cutting machine out, and I use these 2 different circles. One's like 4 inches and the other one's 3 maybe, or 3.5. And I cut 18 different circles out in 2 different sizes. And that way I have this ability to do the layers. And then of course that 3rd layer would be the ink. And I just got these papers. I ordered a few things off eBay, which I've not done in so many years. I couldn't even tell you. I absolutely blame the paper snob. It's her fault. But I appreciate it because I love the stuff I ordered. But these were like a freebie that the eBay seller sent me. And I saved her card. It is My Mommy Scraps, but there's only one M in Mommy, not M-O. It's just M-O-M-Y Scraps. But anyway, she had some fun things that I hadn't had before, some fun things that I had some of but wanted more of, and I got a baby collection, which is exciting. They're older, and then she sent some things that like collaborated with it that weren't from the collection, so that was fun. And then she sent this group of like 4 or 5 papers from this My Mind's Eye collection called Love Me. And I just kind of set them aside and put them in a cubby with some of my like holiday kind of papers. And then when I was trying to decide what I was going to do for this layout, I thought, oh, I'll do these pictures of, well, first I was going to do a picture of my son. Now, if you watched my video yesterday for Sketch and Stamp Savvy, you saw the picture that I was originally going to do, and it was me and my son on Valentine's because he was my Valentine. And I was originally going to do that on this layout, but then some things kind of changed my mind. One, there are 3 pictures in this layout. It is such a fun layout, and it's Christmas and everything for, on this layout that we're scraplifting, but I wanted to just use the one picture of me and my son at the table eating dinner. He won't really take pictures of him anymore, so unlike my grandson, who will absolutely pose, as you can see. And so I just go take what I can get from my boy, my oldest boy. So he let me take a picture of our food on the table, and he would hold my hand. And so that's what the picture I did yesterday. So if you haven't seen that, I would love it if you'd go check it out. So that layout actually came second. I did this one that you're looking at right now first, but I used the same colors and not the same, style of layout, of course, but I use the same colors so that since they're going to be facing each other, because it's both from Valentine's 2025, I did use these scrapping reflections hearts, and then these little itty bitty hearts I've got right here. The small ones are also from Scrapping Reflections, little wood veneers. I sprayed them with 3 different colors. One was Festive Berry, one is a Lumberjack Plaid, and then the other is Spun Sugar, because I wanted, excuse me, I wanted to get some, a little bit of a contrast with the color, but not too much. So I put these little hearts on here. I put the white acrylic hearts on here in 3 different places, and that little envelope down in the bottom corner. I'm still debating on if I'm going to put that on my facing layout, because I have another one of those, but I think I'm going to hold off and use it at another time. But anyway, I love how this layout turned out, especially since when I first started doing the ink work, I was a little concerned since everything was overlapping, but I do love the way it turned out, and I had a good time creating and kind of going nuts with the ink. My fingers were pink and red. It's all good. So I hope you will go and check out all the other lovely ladies that I scrap lift with, and please go to Instagram and check out Scrapping Girl 9. Her information will be below in the description box, and I hope you'll come back and see me again very soon. I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like this video and or my layout. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and like I said, I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.